What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Pretty Boo. I'm here on this Friday. This is not my music. I'm going to be going live with this on Facebook. I'm going to send it over to YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You can catch your boy Pretty Boo on YouTube under Celebrities Dispensary. You can catch me on Facebook under Marcus Shelton. You can catch me on Instagram under Pretty Boo. And you can catch me on Instagram under Pretty Boo. So I air myself on social media and I do my podcasting, which is Winchester Celebrities Marijuana and Hemp Awareness Podcast. And I air myself on our podcasting on, like I said, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok and YouTube, where you can find us. So if you're looking for us, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. You can find me under my name, like I said, Marcus Shelton. You can look for us on Facebook under Celebrities Dispensary, or you can find us under Tiante Green. That's Tiauntia. You guys, as y'all can tell right now, you're wondering what I am. I just came back from going over to Chicago, Illinois. I went from Chicago, Illinois, to Westfield, Massachusetts. Then I went from Westfield, Massachusetts to Westminster, Massachusetts. And from Westminster, Massachusetts, I'm now down here in Jersey, out on at the park out on I-78. So I'm on, 287. So I'm on 287 now, off to the side of the road. I pulled over the side of the road to catch that break. You can only drive when you're on the tractor trailer. You can only drive for our company, this company, you can only drive for 10.5 hours, which is the other half is your 30-minute lunch break. So I am not on my 10-minute lunch break. I am done for the day. I've killed my 10.5 hours. Already taken my half-an-hour lunch break, so I'm done. I'm done for the day. My hours will kick back in another 10 hours. So after you take it down, when you're a truck driver, after you take it down, after driving 10.5 hours, you got to rest and take a sleeper berth, meaning you got to go on break or go to sleep for 10 hours before your new 11 hours will kick back in for you to drive those 10.5 hours again and take that half-an-hour lunch break. So I'm just giving y'all the details people don't know. I try to get them down with what goes on. You might be in a sleeper cab like this, or you might be in a day cab, meaning it doesn't have a bed for you to sleep in. It doesn't have those amenities. So right now I pulled over off to the side of the road, and as I was driving, things was going to my mind that I'm out here on the road on this Freaky Friday. So Freaky Friday is what me and my other half, her name is Muffin, that's Tiante Green. We have our store located in the Winchester, Virginia area. Like I said, we're located, our store is in the Winchester, Virginia area. This is one of our business cards to our company right here. Hope it isn't too bright for you guys to see. Our company right here is called Celebrities. These are our names. This is our logo. So Celebrities, you guys, I want y'all to know this. I am the owner. This black man right here, we as black African Americans, we do a lot of stuff that we do not get recognition for, meaning we create, invent. We create and invent and be the trendsetters of a lot of different businesses, a lot of different ideas in the world that we just don't get credit for. I myself am the creator with my other half, Muffin. We two both are the creators of Celebrities, which is the first hemp dispensary and smoke lodge in the whole world. Not in the United States, in the whole world. We're the first to create a place that's a dispensary where you could come and purchase your products, your hemp products, oils, butters, tinctures, gummies, and then instead of leaving and going home with your product, you can actually sit inside of our establishment and smoke your products. That's what our business is. It's a hemp business with oils, butters, tinctures, and gummies. It's for, like I'm doing now, when you finish working out or you finish taking a long drive and your butt hurt, your shoulders hurt from being on the steering wheel right here. When your shoulders hurting from being in a position for a long time, your back is hurting, maybe your neck, you can actually rub in the oils on your neck, and it's infused with CBD, and you can rub it in and get rid of the aches and the pains that you might be going with. You can also be stressed out from your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mother, things that might be stressing you, giving you anxiety. You can actually put it in your coffee. You can put it in your drink. So let's just say you had a drink here. You can put it in there. You can mix it with your energy drink, your cocoa, your coffee, your tea. And you can basically drink it in an edible form. So our people go and buy gummies in edible form for gummies. You can actually take the oil, you can actually take the butter, and you can put it in your food. You can put it in your cookies, your brownies. You can just put it in your drink, and you can drink it down in an edible form. Or you can just simply smoke it. So how you got people that want to smoke marijuana? Instead of smoking marijuana, you can actually smoke hemp. When you smoke hemp, it will react to your body a lot faster than anything when you smoke it and put it into the lungs. So how you see people smoking marijuana and they say marijuana helped them with their stress, their anxiety, it does do it, but it doesn't do it on a more higher potent level than what hemp will do. So hemp allows you to smoke it just like you smoke marijuana. You can smoke hemp and you can hold it into your lungs and it'll react faster to your body, but it will relieve any anxiety, any stress, any mental pain, physical pain, chronic pain. It'll help for those things. So I like to work out after I stop from driving. I like to work out, lift the weights, do a little bit of push-ups, do a little bit of squats, some sit-ups down on the floor to keep myself nice and toned and looking beautiful. I like to stay youthful looking and keep my youth as much as I can. Being at 55 years old, I like to keep my youth. So I want you guys to know, after a long drive or a long hard day at work, if you don't and you're not a smoker, you can actually drink it. Like I told you, you can drink the hemp and buy it in a liquid form. So you can buy it in a butter form or oil form, and you can actually put it inside of your drink and you can eat it, or you can actually drink it down. You don't necessarily have to smoke. So like I said, after a long day at work, you can use hemp products that has high CBD, higher than marijuana. Hemp and marijuana are two different products. They are not the same products. So you can smoke these products like you do marijuana. You can eat these products like you do marijuana. You can do those things. Or you can just rub it in an oil form on the back of your neck. You got a sore shoulder. You got some type of knee injuries or wrist injuries. You can actually rub it in to soothe it, and it'll take away the pain for quite some time. So I want you guys to know that. I just got finished stopping, and like I said, I sat here and I did a little bit of working out, and you know, like I said, rather than to smoke it, I'll drink the product. So that's what was in there. That's hemp, and you can actually drink the CBD in an edible form instead of smoking it. So I'm a truck driver. I do not engage in smoking marijuana, but I want you guys to know you can actually smoke hemp. So if you wanted to smoke it without, and you want to pass a urine test, instead of smoking marijuana, I advise all the truck drivers, look us up under CelebritiesHempDispensary.com. That's CelebritiesHempDispensary.com. Look up our products, and you can order from us too. You can order. So the phone number to order from is 540-773-8939. That's 540-773-8939. 8939, and you can order our products. This is our phone numbers. You can order these products and we'll ship them right to you. So instead of your friends smoking and you want to smoke with them, you can now actually engage in the smoking activities with your friends as they smoke in marijuana. And you can smoke these hemp products. If they're organic, they're really the best, because if you smoke in hemp, certain people's like mine, you can smoke it and it doesn't have pesticide sprays on it, so all that elimination will be done, that you won't be coughing. So when you cultivate marijuana outdoors, a lot of farmers, they spray their crop with a pesticide deterrent to stop the bugs from eating the crop. But when you go to smoke the marijuana after they sprayed those chemicals on it, that's what all that coughing is about. So when you see people going, they're actually coughing from the pesticide sprays that's been sprayed on the crop to stop the insects from eating and devouring their marijuana crop. But we cultivate indoors in an indoor closed off facility where no insects can contaminate the product. So therefore that eliminates us spraying the product with any type of pesticide. When you cultivate indoors like that, you can smoke the product, you can smoke it, and you will not have to cough from the product. So if you're ever wondering what that coughing thing is about, that coughing thing is those chemicals that they're spraying on the crop. Our stomach digestive system, when you spray food products out in the pasture, you're spraying some collard greens, you're spraying some tomatoes and bell peppers, you're going to basically rinse those products off and you're going to eat them. And your digestive system with your acid is going to dissolve it without hurting you. But when you're putting something not in the digester, but you're putting it in the lungs, it's a different story. When you're putting marijuana products and products that you're going to inhale, and you're running those chemicals through your lungs. So you got to watch what you're doing out there. And that's what celebrities is all about. We're dealing with all organic, natural products, so you don't have to worry about the coughing effects when you smoke our hemp. You won't cough at all. And when you smoke our marijuana products, you won't cough at all, because we don't use pesticide sprays and we do not cultivate outdoors. So remember that, you guys. Don't smoke products that's been cultivated outdoors. If you do, be prepared to cough and be barking every time. That's what that is about when you're smoking marijuana and you're coughing. It's not because it's marijuana. It's the bomb. It's good. No, that's not the reason. You're not coughing because it's gas. You're not coughing because it's high quality. You're coughing because it has pesticide sprays that's been sprayed on it. So remember that awareness that I'm giving you guys. Remember the awareness. I'm not just here to sell your product. I'm here to make sure you get the best product of what you're going to engage in. So if you're going to engage in marijuana, make sure it's clean, indoor, cultivated marijuana. That's the best marijuana. If you're going to smoke hemp products, make sure it's an organic, cultivated, indoor hemp product that you're going to smoke. Therefore, you're not killing, diseasing your lungs with chemicals. Do that make sense? That's what celebrities is about, and that's what opened up in the Winchester area, and that's where our business is located at. If you want to try these products, like I said, get in touch with us or go to 1600. That's right here. See the address? 1600 Pondview Drive, Winchester, Virginia. That's 1600 Pondview Drive, Winchester, Virginia. And you get these products right here. You order from us or you come in and you get these products. Today is Freaky Friday. You're welcome to go to my residential. You're going to be surprised. It's not a commercial storefront. This is a residential storefront. We used to have a commercial storefront at 326 South Braddock Street, but we've been blackballed in the Winchester area. Black people always, you guys, listen, I'm going to go to another topic. Black people always got to go through the struggle. And we always got to worry about racist people and jealous, envious people putting their mouths on us. Black people go through so much, you guys, trying to be successful and have a good business or start off something in life. Like I told you, I own the first hemp dispensary and smoke lodge in the world. It's so hard to get recognition for being the owner of the first hemp dispensary and smoke lodge in the world. It's ridiculous how corrupt and jealous, envious people, whether they're white, no matter if they're black, no matter what their race or religion is, it's hard for black men to start up their own businesses, because you'll even have our own people, our own black people that'll hate against what your business is because they're envious and jealous that it's not them. And then it makes it even worse when it's black people. And then to top it off, we've been dealing with racism already in life that we got to worry about white people saying, why are they acting like this? Why are they being so upset at us for trolling them, hating on them? Because it's hard enough to be talked about as a black man and hated against, so people don't know how it is to deal with it. To hear about racism is one thing, but to be the one to deal with the racism is a different thing. It's a whole different movie. To hear about some crooked officer or corrupt white officer doing black people wrong, how do you think it feels for that black person that's being done wrong? How do y'all think that feels to that person? So it's even worse on the people that not only have to hear about racism, but it's worse when the people have to deal with racism. So you guys, I want y'all to know that Celebrities is the first hemp dispensary and smoke lodge in the world. We don't mean to come off as ignorant or anything except positive. It's just hard for black people to try to start up black businesses to be successful in life, and to fight hard to be successful in life, only to find that you got envious black people that's envious of you, that don't want you to be successful. And then you got to deal with white people who's always been treating us bad since the very beginning. And every time we speak to say something and speak up about how they treat us, they want us to be quiet and they prefer us to just shut up about it. How can you shut up about something that's affecting you? How can you shut up about something that we're living with? They want us to be quiet about it, and they don't like us talking about it. But how do they think we feel knowing that we have to deal with it? We have to deal with the prejudice. We have to deal with the racism. We have to deal with officers shooting you in the back. We have to deal with them denying you your constitutional rights, no matter what it is. My rights was violated and denied when I went to open up a second store in Stephen City, Virginia. I'm now in the process of raising money to sue the mayor of Winchester, of Stephen City. I want to say his name so bad. The mayor of Stephen City, the zoning administrator of Stephen City, the town manager of Stephen City, and the town lawyer of Stephen City. They really think that they got away with what they did to me. So if you ride down Valley Pike, you're going to see it's a Latino market that's across the street from Lance Pharmacy. That was my business. That was my storefront. I renovated that whole property over there only for them to accept Spanish people opening up a business over there because they didn't want to allow black people to be successful. And so when I tell people that white people will allow people from any other country to come to the United States and open up businesses to be successful, but they are so reluctant to let the black men open up businesses in America if it's not something that they feel is less than what they would do. They're so quick to deny the black man to open up a vape shop, a smoke lodge, a dispensary, anything that they oppose that they wish they could do, like what I was going to do in Stephen City. They denied me, you guys, a restaurant, a dispensary, and a smoke lodge because they rather me as a black man not to be successful throughout the Winchester, Stephen City area. Stephen City mayor, zoning administrator, town manager all got together on June the 3rd of last year to stop myself, a black man, from opening up the same thing that those Spanish people in Stephen City just opened up. Now, how fair is that? If y'all can't see the racism in that, to see that they pick and choose who they want to be successful in this world, in the United States. They pick and choose who they want. And it's always the black man that's being done wrong. And we're the ones that built America up for them. We're the ones that built the railroads, the roads, the buildings, the houses, farmed their lands, the black man. But when it comes to them allowing someone to open up a business, black people are the last ones that they want to open up anything, any type of business, if they wish that they had done that business first. So because I'm the creator and the inventor of the first hemp dispensary and smoke lodge, and it's something that haven't ever been invented before, created before, they were reluctant to me to open up a second one in Stephen City, Virginia. So people are wondering what happened to that business that was going to open up in Stephen City, Virginia. Racism, jealousy, envy, hate from those people that I just named. So all you got to do is Google who the mayor is of Stephen City, who the zoning administrator is of Stephen City, who the town manager is of Stephen City, who's the town lawyer is of that little country town, Stephen City. It's a little Mayberry town. They went and had a meeting to stop me from having a restaurant to serve you guys Philadelphia cheesesteaks and hoagies, only to let some Spanish people open up. Not that I have anything against those people, but they wanted to stop the black man so bad, only to let some Spanish people open up the restaurant down there that they approved of, because they didn't want to approve, which they did, but they took it back. You're going to approve of a restaurant, but take it back from me because I wanted a dispensary and a smoke lodge to go with the restaurant. So because I was greedy and I wanted the dispensary, the smoke lodge, and the cheesesteak restaurant, they took the restaurant back from me. That's how corrupt white people will do black people, black men. It ain't that they do it to black people. White corrupt people hate black men because they oppose us not wanting to be their slaves, not wanting to kiss their ass, not wanting to mop their floors and cut their grass and pick their cotton and pick their oranges and apples off the tree, not wanting to be their slaves. And that stuff still exists nowadays, that because we as black men don't want to be their slaves, they treat us in the United States like S-H-I-T, period. They don't want black men to have nothing. And the proof is right there, right down there in Stevens City, right across from Vincetti Tires, right across the street from Lance Pharmacy, on their main strip. I've renovated that whole building with doors, windows, everything. I did that with my money, thousands of dollars. And they rather have those Latinos up in there running them little market store than to have a black man up in there owning something like that, because him having 2 stores is too many for a Negro. That's too much for him. He don't need to be successful in these towns. He don't need to grow and process and have more. He needs to get in that tractor what he's in now and work for us as our slave, as our dog. And that's how we're treated, like dogs. Like I said, vape shops, Exxon gas stations, pipe shops, restaurants, they don't mind foreigners coming from other countries and being successful in the United States. But white people cannot stand to see black men be successful and get ahead in the United States. They fight us at every turn, at every cause, at every hill. They're at the top of it to say, turn around nigger, turn around Negro, and go back. Don't come at the top of this hill. Turn around and go back. That's what's crazy. The way they treat us, and they want us to take it. Now, what's been going on lately, which is another topic, but the same. They want so bad, and all those people went out and they voted for this new president. They voted for him because they thought that he was going to run migrants and immigrants and people with brown and black skin out of this country and stop all the crime that these people are committing that come over from other countries. They wasn't satisfied that they already calmed down African-American black people from doing violence in America, that they put a slowdown to it. They had to let in more people in this country that was going to do crime. Now, people voted for this man because they thought he was going to get those black and brown people from other countries out of the United States, and that then next they'll start on us, which is American black people. You see how they got tricked? Do everybody see, and I hate to laugh and smile about it, but do you see how these people, white people, black people, do you see how people in the United States voted for that man because they thought he was going to make America great again? But the only thing he did to them is what they've been doing to black people all our lives of living in America. Tricked them, bamboozled them, hoodwinked them, made them push that ballot and sign those papers and dotted those little circles in, thinking that he was going to take it out on us. So most of those people that's white that voted for him, they voted for racism. They was a part of racism because he won on the fact that he said how he was going to make food cheap. But the most important one was that he was going to get rid of those immigrants, meaning those black and brown people. But he tricked them. He used that to now firing federal workers, white, black, purple, orange, don't make a difference what color. If you're not middle class, or excuse me, if you're not rich, you're a worker. He used the system, used their racism. He used them and played them for their racism. To that now, those same white people, middle class and poor, are all now in the same predicament, in the same car, in the same hot seat that black people have been in for years. Now they're getting to see how we feel as African Americans being shitted on, pissed on, treated terribly, beaten, degraded, begging for good jobs and can't have one because my skin is not white. Now you tell me, ain't that crazy? A country that we live in, that they took from the Native Americans, if your skin is not white, you're hated on. Your rights are violated. Your equality is not given. How do they think we as black people feel White people, how do y'all think we feel seeing what they doing to y'all now is what they've been doing to us all our lives, discriminating against us, treating us bad? But guess what the catch is? Guess what's crazy? As I always say, that us as minorities, black people, we're used to it. You can't take something from us that you haven't been giving us, that we gotta earn it, fight for it, protest for, get whipped, get beat, get shot. We have to protest and fight for these things. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in to my viewing. I thank y'all. And I want y'all to look for this video on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Thank y'all. And please share the videos. Much love. I'm sorry if anybody think I was being racist. I was not. I don't mean to offend nobody, but I'm talking about corrupt white people and I'm talking about corrupt black people, envious, jealous people. Thank y'all. Much love.